Welcome back to the channel. Today we're working on a Cushman Hauler Pro Elite, one of the lithium battery carts, and we had a problem with the steering rack. It was seemed to be slipping. The guys were complaining about, the steering wheel would jump and stuff. So we ended up taking the steering rack apart and found a few things that we're going to replace. And it's not a complicated job. I just wanted to show you how you put one back together. So this is the housing for the steering rack. I ended up replacing this bushing here. They don't offer it in the parts manual, but I was able to go to my favorite place, McMaster Car, and find a brand new bushing. I went ahead and bought two while I was ordering. They were 10 bucks or whatever they were. The only thing, it was a little bit long. So for whatever reason, I drove it in there and decided to cut it off with a hacksaw. Then I took a file and filed it down where it was flush with this outer surface. The main reason I did it that way is I didn't want to damage it, trying to cut it. Like if I tried to clamp it some way in the vise and end up distorting the bushing and sawing it and then it going in here and not wanting to work. So I got that bushing replaced. There's also a bushing down in here that the pinion gear, the end of the pinion gear fits into. It seems to be okay. There's not a lot of play in there, so I'm not going to replace it. This is our old pinion gear, and if you can see, it's pretty rough shape. I don't know why this corroded so bad. It was packed full of grease, but yeah, I don't know what was in the grease that ate all the metal away, because the rack is the same way. It's really pitted and distorted and all these things. So I bought a new rack. I got it here. We'll be installing it. And I got a brand new pinion gear. So we're going to install that one. And this bearing is, no good either. So I bought a couple of those from McMaster Car. It's, if I remember right, it's a 6205. I mean, it's nothing special. No, it's a 6004. We'll get it on the pinion and start putting this thing back together. I'm just gonna loosely clamp that and just use my hammer and drive this thing in. I could, use something, but I'm pretty sure this is hardened, or this is knurled and the U-joint fits on there, so I wasn't too worried about mushrooming that, so that's why I did it the way I did. And this also has a snap ring on it. So get this snap ring out. That snap ring proved to be a little tougher than some. All right. So, heard that snap back in there. That's good to go. I'll grab some grease. Grease this bore here. Pre-grease this shaft too. And then we'll pack it full of grease also. The seal or the bushing that was in here wore pretty bad. I want plenty on this end where it goes in the bushing. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and just squirt some down in the bore of this too. And that's just number 2 grease. That is a nice filling right there. So there's a snap ring that holds the bearing in. Got it. So I got the pinion and the bearing in here, and the bearing is turning inside the housing just a little bit. So I took it back out and put some green Loctite around the bearing, and I'm gonna let that set up. So I'm gonna pack this side with the grease, and this was all filled with grease, so fill it back up. This is the follower. I probably should have replaced it, but I think it's gonna be okay. Got plenty of grease there. There's a little spring that goes in here. The gasket, I didn't replace it. It looked good. And then there's a little plate that goes here. That puts pressure on the spring. Seems to be working pretty smooth there. It's kind of interesting. So when I took this thing apart, this is like a dust seal, and this is like a grease seal. And so this came out, and then I took this out, and then I look in the parts manual, and all I see is this. So I'm like, well, that's weird. Why doesn't it, where's this seal? Well, I get the new dust seal, and it comes with the seal in it. So it's kind of interesting. I'm gonna take a little more grease, put it around this shaft here, some on the seal too. Get it started there. Looks like it's all the way in there. Definitely added a little resistance. Just the rubber on the seal. So that's pretty much rebuilt. I'm gonna go ahead and put on the tie rod in, screw it back on here, and we'll be ready to go back in the cart. Fixing to find out. I think it started. It feels good. It's all the way to the left, all the way to the right. I like it. If you're repairing a steering rack on a Cushman Hauler Pro, and I think this rack is on a lot of the Cushman / E-Z-Go products. Same thing, I know this is like the 3rd Hauler Pro edition we've had, and it's the same steering rack. I rebuilt a lot of these. It seems to hold up pretty well. Parts aren't crazy expensive, and you can source some stuff from MasterCar or wherever. So, hope it helps. Until next time, see you, bye.